The Wilder Institute and Calgary Zoo are protecting our diverse world. Let's work together to bring the dancers back. Beyond the mountain slopes and rolling foothills of North America lies the subtle beauty of the grasslands, the place where silver sagebrush grows. These endangered prairie birds gather at mating sites called leks to breed and bring the grasslands to life through the male's vibrant mating dances. Unfortunately, the threat of habitat loss is always looming. With less than 200 left in Canada, these birds urgently need our support. The Wilder Institute leads Canada's only conservation, breeding, and release program for greater sage grouse. We work with collaborators such as Alberta Environment and Parks, Environment and Climate Change Canada, and others, bringing together a team of experts in conservation, biology, animal care, and veterinary medicine. Together, we are determined to help these dancers continue their impressive displays for years to come. Several months before the grouse can be found out on their leks, a tiny chick pokes its beak out into the world for the first time. The breeding program is currently located at the Joan Snyder Wilson Greater Sage Grouse Pavilion at our Wildlife Conservation Center.
Hi, I'm Colleen Baird. I'm the Senior Manager of Animal Care here at the Wilder Institute, Calgary Zoo. We have a couple different ways that we rear sage grouse, and one of the biggest one that we do is artificial incubation. So the hens will lay some eggs, and we'll pull those from the hens. We'll give them dummies, so they still have eggs to sit on and do all their natural behaviors, but we take the real ones and we put them in what's called an incubator. And they spend up to 27 days in the incubator. And the incubators are, these are machines that rotate the eggs, that have the right temperature and humidity, and they're taking care of those eggs. We check those eggs daily. We do natural rearing as well, so the hens will incubate their own eggs all the way up to that 27 days. They'll hatch out and they will care for them under the hen itself. But what we really, really like to see is those hens raise those chicks on their own. That natural ability to care and raise those chicks really teach them things that us human counterparts can't quite teach them everything. And so it's really important for us that a lot of the hens get to do that job.
The goal is to create breeding groups that will maximize genetic diversity for the greater sage grouse populations in the wild.
Raising grouse in captivity can be a bit of a mastery of different things with how we work through who gets to breed with who, and how does that all work? Well, it's the girls' world here in the grouse situation. So girls have choice. They're using their auditory and visual sensories to decide which male they're going to breed with. And it actually works out quite successfully, because we found that when we try to force pairs with this particular species, it doesn't always work when the females are going off of sensory cues that are really important for them to make decisions. So the sound that the males make when they brush their feathers on their faces and they fill that air sac and they boom, the girls are listening to that and they like a particular sound and they want that male, and that's great because we will find ways to match and matrix up to 5 males for them to choose from.
Finally, it's time for these grouse to step out into the world with the hopes that they visit leks in the future and contribute to the wild greater sage grouse population.